the first question that we've had through this week, hi Lisa, the first one that we've had through this week is, Claire, how do I motivate myself to work every day? All right, so this is obviously a topic that's really close to my heart. I mean, it's Motivated Mummy, so it's all around motivation. And I kind of work with 6 points, but that would take an hour to go through. So I'm just going to really concentrate on one for now that I've been working with on Confidence Month, working with some mums on Confidence Month. And, you know, what I really want you to do as an actual task to really get yourself motivated, to get yourself in the office, to get yourself working at your dining room table or on your laptop, wherever it is to wake up in the morning and really know who you are in your business. You know, if you are, you know, the doer, then, you know, that's your role. But if you are an entrepreneur and business owner, then that's kind of how you need to see yourself and how you need to talk to yourself, okay? Like I said, in the way I teach in motivation, there's actually 6 points in terms of things that you can actually do to really lift your motivation or really find that self-motivation. And all I'm just going to talk about, like I said today, was really around that first thing that you do in the morning is how you look at yourself. It's how you feel in your business. And it doesn't matter if you have an idea. It doesn't matter if you have started sewing garments and you've got 2 sewn. If you are wanting to be serious about your business and you're really wanting to move this into an actual income for your family or an income for you, then you need to get serious and you need to start thinking yourself as whatever your title is, whether it's a founder, a CEO, a mom boss, an entrepreneur, business owner, general manager, is really focus on that is who you are. You're not an employee because you are the founder. You are everything to the business, okay? You're the most valuable part of your business, okay? So just make sure that you know your self-worth, because that'll just lift your business right up. The ideas will start to flow. It really is pretty amazing when you start to look at yourself as how you should look at yourself, as this amazing person that's taking an idea and you're going for it. I mean, you've got to think about it this way. You know, I met a mum last week who, she makes these beautiful baby garments, and, you know, she said to me, oh, you know, it's just a hobby I sell at the markets. And I said, oh, do you want to make it, a business? And she said, oh, yeah, I do, because that's what I do full time. And I said, well, be confident about who you are. You're like, you're the owner of so-and-so brand. That's who you are. And she goes, oh, I never thought of it like that. And I said, as soon as you do, the motivation's there. Anyway, she called me yesterday and she said, she met someone. She was actually in a supermarket and it was an old friend of hers, and they asked her what she did. And she said, yeah, I own a business. And they were just totally blown away. And she felt fully confident, just like I do. And it's amazing. There's not many people that take risks like that. There's not many people that can do what we do. And that is why, being a mum entrepreneur is so amazing. And you kind of got to look at it and go, look at what I am doing. All right. So just make sure that you're really just embracing that, and having a lot of fun with it as well. Yes, business is serious and you need to make sure you've got the right plans, structures and strategies in place so that you're not wasting time and you're being very proactive, but have a lot of fun with it. Have fun with your audience. Just use the engage fun stuff the stuff that you really enjoy. Get on and do that, So it doesn't always have to be so serious all the time, and it doesn't have to be a struggle either, It's not even about struggle. It's about challenges, overcoming them, part of the journey, and keep moving on. So hi, we've got quite a few people who have joined us. Hi, Nia, Kim, Brenda, Sasha, Kirsty. Hi, welcome. Okay, so that was the first question, which was around motivation. How you wake up every morning and motivate yourself. The second question is, I've got to the point where I have a website, I have a product, and I'm building my list. Now what? Okay, so if anyone online live now is at that point, please just put a yes, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there. So I know how many people here have got a product or a service, a website, they list building, and they just kind of don't know what's next. So if you are at that point, just type in yes so I know. Okay. So where do you go from list building? So list building, you never stop, okay? It's something that you're going to constantly do, whether you're a product or service business. I think a lot of people think that that's just for product businesses. It's not, okay? Doesn't matter who you are, Woolworths, Coles, Myers, everyone is list building. Think about every time you go to the counter at David Jones or Myers and you want to buy something, they're always offering you a loyalty card where you give them your email address, or to sign up for a competition where you're giving your email address. Everyone is list building and you never stop doing that. But you can automate those features and your list building activities, but you do need to change them. I've seen websites where, a lead magnet or a freebie sits on a website for like 18 months to 2 years. It's got to keep evolving. It's got to keep changing as your audience change and evolve. Okay. So where to from here? So you've got your product and service. You might be doing one-to-one sales. You might be doing business development, door knocking, but if you're in that stage where you want a business that, apart from you actually networking, you also have an automation, your next stage is having a look at how you're gonna make sales through an online automation, okay? So it's really understanding, first of all, understanding a sales cycle before you go and try and do all this automation. Because I can tell you now, there are about 35 different types of online sales funnels, and you've got to figure out what's right for your business. But you've got to think about, two most important things through an online process. How do I acquire a client or a customer? And then how do I retain them? So acquisition and retention are key. So if you're at the list building stage right now, you need to start thinking about your sales cycle, number one, and how you can automate that. All right. So that is the stage that you're at right now. If you're going to keep treading in the same, just keep list building and speaking to people one-on-one and not having anything working for you in the background, you probably need to change that, because you can only reach so many people one-on-one. Okay. You can only sell, X product one-on-one. And that's why people, might have a product, might go and put them out in, a number of stores or go to markets, because there's a lot of people traipsing through. But if you're looking to have an online product store or a service that's got online, or coaching, for instance, that, you can actually have people come and acquire online, then while you're selling one-on-one, you need to have some sort of automation process working for you in the background. Not just list building, but also getting your product out there. And I'm not meaning just a website, okay? You attract everyone. So the process works like this, okay? You've got your potential customer and audience. You do all your list building to your website. They go to your website, they sign onto your list, and then where do they go? So that's the stage that you're at there. You're either calling them to, find out how their freebie was and try and make a sale that way, or you're putting them into some sort of automation funnel or sales funnel. Okay, so that's what you've got to be thinking about as your next step now. So I hope those who did put the yeses in there are starting to think about that. Okay, so that is definitely, like I said, the stage that you're at. So if you have any questions on that, just pop them in the comments box. So that was question 2. The next question that I had through, so the third one is, how do I can't even read my own writing. I've written these all down. How do I know how much to invest personally? Okay, so I think that potentially could be 2 answers there. How much do you invest personally in your business in terms of how much money you put in? I can't tell you, because it depends on what type of business you are. I would need to really kind of evaluate your business, whether it's product, service, online, not, and then really say to you, okay, having a look through your finances, where are you at, how much you can put in. But if Lisa, who sent through that question, if you're meaning, how do I know how much to invest in myself to grow my business? And that's an easy question. You've got to think about how much is this your potential business, your growing business worth to you? You know, if it's worth $30,000, if it's worth $50,000, $100,000. If it's worth that, then you've got to invest in yourself and not, it doesn't have to be overly expensive, but you have to invest in yourself. If you're thinking that your business is just an idea and you're not so sure yet, wait till you're really clear and then definitely invest. CEOs of companies who I work with every day, they all invest in themselves. They're all either in online sort of education, memberships like Motivated Mummy, or they've got one-on-one coaches. Every single person, I myself invest in, I invest in myself as well. If you're really serious about your business, you need to have a look about where you want to be. And all of this is about planning. And I've got something on planning coming out to you guys next week, but you've got to think about where you want to get, timeframes you want to get that to, who's going to help you get there, and that is the path that you need to be on. But if you're worried about investing in yourself, you really need to think about, that timeline might take a bit longer. How are you going to figure this all out on your own? But yeah, definitely invest in yourself. I recommend everyone do it. I do. My husband does it. All our friends in business do it. The clients I work with do it. So it is very important to not be, not put that aside, but actually really think about what sort of investment, okay, and what sort of support you're going to get along the way. All right. So hi, we've got a few more people: Alethea, Laurie, and Prudence. Hi. So the next question I have is around my favorite topic, which is around Facebook. So what sort of Facebook tips can you give us on our Facebook business pages? So sorry about the noise. Okay, if you just give me 1 second, I'm just going to move. Hang on a second. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sasha. Just give me a second. I'm just moving. As you can see, I am not in the office. I'm actually at home today. And I'm going to go and sit in the kids' playroom. All right. Okay. So the question was around Facebook business page tips. Okay. So first of all, if you received the email that I sent through on last week on Thursday morning, I had some really awesome actually Facebook tips that a lot of people don't know about. But the most important one I'm going to talk about today is that on your Facebook business page in your settings, you can actually set your own target audience. Okay. So a lot of people think that that's just for Facebook adverts. You can actually do it just for your business page. So if you have not done that, go and do that now. That is really, really key, okay? Now, the other thing I'm going to mention, and there is quite a lot, and I'm going to be doing a masterclass next month on this, is really kind of nailing your business page, to get that engagement and to make yourself seen as an authority, all right? But the key here is get your target audience, so Facebook know who you're wanting to attract. That's number one. The second one is you've got to realize that Facebook, they don't really want third party. They don't want third party apps running through them, third party tools. They want everything to be Facebook owned. So same as Instagram. At the moment, Instagram, if you post an external link or a third party link, they've got bots roaming, and they will stop your comments and your followers. I've had it happen to me. I used a BTLY link a couple of months ago, and I didn't even know that it had changed. But since Facebook have bought Instagram, that rule's changed. So you've got to think about where Facebook's going, okay? And you do need to nail Facebook, because Facebook now own WhatsApp, Instagram, and they're going to keep buying more on the social media. They're the biggest social media platform. So on your business page, change your target audience, or actually put a target audience in, and start using the Facebook scheduler if you're wanting to schedule posts. Start using their tools, uploading videos directly instead of using video links. So there are quite a few different things that you can do on Facebook, on a business page, that you can start to kind of get in order, so that you can start, first of all, your post going out to the correct audience, and second of all, start to increase engagement. Now, if you have a large Facebook page and you're starting to get into the thousands, Facebook will once again start to restrict reach. Okay, so you've just got to change up your content all the time. The best idea for Facebook always has been, it's not a selling platform. Please be aware, do not try and sell directly on Facebook. You're gonna, what I mean is without Facebook adverts. I mean, if you're trying to put posts of links for people to buy stuff, it's really difficult. Use Facebook as an engagement platform. It's your relationship platform, and then you sell off Facebook through your emails, okay? Through your one-on-one contact, through your consulting calls, but through your emails. So really start to think about it like that, okay? So if there's any questions, pop them in the comments box. So today we had around motivation, what to do next. So, after list building or when you're at list building stage, how do you know when to invest or what to invest? And then obviously the Facebook page, business page tips. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a Facebook nailing your business page mark. Hi, sorry about that. It's the connection where I'm at the moment. So, okay, brilliant. So, hi Rebecca, hi Katie. So if you guys have, like I said, if you have any other questions at all, please pop them in, and I'm more than happy to answer. This is on live every Friday. As I mentioned, I'm not actually in the office today. I've got the day off with the kids, but they are sleeping at the moment. So I still wanted to continue with the Facebook Lives. Well, I think that's it. We had our 4 questions for the week, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week, Monday. Bye.